All right, we're off, ladies and gentlemen. 2 hours on the clock. Daniel's got an interesting setup here. He's got Cassian way out there. You know, a lot of times people want to line it up real tight. So Cassian may actually be looking at... Nope, immediately coming in. Just trying to account for the medium base moving faster than the small bases. Pretty simple stuff.
Yep, and I want to remind you guys, my name's Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast. My co-host is...
Stephen Ford, host of the Birmingham Barons podcast.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Host with host action.
Oh, host with the most.
That's right. Hostess cakes.
Right.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
No. I cannot help you with that. You know, we coordinated the lunch. I can't handle you past that point.
I appreciate you, man, by the way. Thank you.
Oh,
shout out to Lauren. I gave her a shout out when she handed me the sandwich.
Oh yeah,
extra shout out.
No, Lauren is a champ. She's been very supportive. So Joel going with the Shock one bank opening and cloak. I know we are all shocked and horrified to see that.
Yeah, and as the sun gives us issues, I'll be adjusting things. So thank you for your patience as that happens.
Yeah, you know, the venue it's very pretty. It's very interesting. But, you know, considering that the CNN banners are everywhere, it does some serious damage to the production quality.
All right, one bank.
One bank and cloak.
Yep.
This is how it goes.
He's ready to start shimmy through the board.
Well, you know, he's got the rock in front of him. A big, good strategy. We saw it against, did you let them, Joel and Sam Talley play on stream?
Both?
No, together.
Together?
Each other. No, I didn't think so. So, for those of you who don't know, because you didn't get to see the stream, against Sam Talley's 5-ship Rebel beef, or, well, not beef, taco salad is what he's calling it. It's got a little beef, little lettuce, little cheese, little this, little that.
Right.
Against that, Joel was able to set up where he was behind a large obstacle, and then he could do a decloak to either side, and it basically ended up being a dice roll 50-50 that Sam had to choose.
Yep.
And Sam chose to split, and it ended up being like 2 ships on 4.
Right.
So I mean that just swung the game completely in Joel's favor, and he's probably looking. He's got a couple of rocks out here, probably looking for that kind of opportunity here as well.
Somebody here in the chat asking, Dion, if I sign up for Patreon now, am I eligible for patron giveaway later? Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm talking about it.
I mean, this is the
time is nigh.
Am I loud? Am I even
you're good.
remotely coming through here? All right, cool.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, just checking.
Yeah, I'm just a louder person.
Earlier, I was told I'm very quiet, so. But yeah, I mean, you're doing a giveaway for the new Patreons who have signed up this weekend.
Yep, and legacy patrons.
And then follow up for all pool. And now if you sign up this weekend, you got 2 chances there, right?
Correct.
Because you're landing in the new Patreon pool, and you go straight into the legacy pool.
Yep, absolutely.
One is slightly larger than the other. So,
yes.
odds may vary.
All right, we're waiting for, looks like Cassian's dial to be set.
All right, Joel came down pretty quick. Opening's pretty standard here for him. The next first couple of turns, and really until the lists come together, quad phantoms are pretty much by the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. You just go.
Yep.
The real question here is now, how do you get into it? Daniel here running swarm tactics, which is a great call here.
With those 4s being able to jump them up to a 6 with Wedge.
Yes. And now he is only running 1 set of it. but one is better than none.
Mm-hmm.
So jumping, say, like a Braylon or a 10 num up over the 4s. And a big unheralded thing about that is if you start pumping a lot of damage and Wedge, taking away the one of the 2 agilities the Phantoms get, you can pump a lot of damage. If you start pumping a lot of the damage in and Joel feels like he needs to keep the Phantoms alive and he's burning that evade, you're killing the juke before it gets to shoot because you're shooting at 6. And you are also shutting down the recloak by removing the evade token. And now I did not check total points. Is Daniel at 200?
Let's flip over here.
Beef
to
is
the
generally
list.
at 200, but
I think he might have been at 99. Nope, 200.
200. Okay. So Joel actually is not running Crackshot to run at 199.
Yep.
And he has taken the initiative. He wants to move first.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly in that the idea, one, that it's harder for the 4s to shoot and turn off juke. Obviously, Swarm Tactics solves that problem some. But also that in a clinch, it lets him get in, get his mods, and hopefully pick up a block on some of those 4s. Or the 6 of Wedge.
All right. Waiting for next one to move. Got a question here. Somebody asked. Oh, it got moved. Oh, no. What was the I lost the question.
Uh-oh. That is a complicated question. I'm going to let the expert handle this because I don't know anything about it.
I have never said that legacy patrons have a better chance. How is that possible when you've never linked to... I've never said that.
Oh.
I didn't say that.
I don't know. I wasn't here for it.
No.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I didn't say that. Maybe it was misheard. Maybe I misspoke, which is common for myself. I have brain issues. We don't talk about them too often. I got some pretty major issues sometimes. But anyway.
So it looks like we were looking for some locks there out of the first viewing 10 num. Didn't get anything.
I mean, if anything, you're doing a range check, right? You're kind of seeing if he decloaks back, where would he be?
Yeah,
also kind of get a idea for where you're moving.
Yeah, you want some idea here going in. He's got a S-Foils token on, or not an S-Foils, but a token for wings on Cassian, but nothing on Wedge to tell us if those are open or closed. I'm trying to see. It looks like they're open on the board down there. So you would imagine... Oh, there's the token. Never mind. I lied. You would imagine here that you probably may look at closing Wedge's S-Foils this turn, because if the B-Wings decide to pivot into that channel, Wedge is on the outside of that turn. He's going to need to move faster. But you could just 1-bank 10 num, 2-bank Braylon, 3-bank Wedge, and just kind of swing the line.
Yep.
Which, of course, if you commit to the line swing and Joel pulls back, that could be a little hairy. I'm not convinced his lead Phantom can decloak right. That rock may be close enough to prevent. I'm going to look at the top down real quick.
Yeah, I don't think he would, though.
Well, if you decloak there, you could always just 1-hard just right around the rock.
True.
But if Daniel does a kind of a swinging door with that front line of his ships, and you decloak right around the rock, you're in all 3 arcs like range 2. It feels really bad.
Yep.
So I imagine what we're going to see is Joel decloaking to the left.
Yep.
Once again, delaying the engagement.
Yep. Probably 1 bank, 1 hard. What do you think?
1 bank straightens you back out and opens up both ways. 1 hard is all. I mean, it's quad Phantoms at range, decloaking and formation. They're both good options. Just because you back up, you do the 1 hard, or you're facing your opponent at that point, and you still should have enough room to shimmy left or shimmy right.
Right.
No, this is hard. This is the real tough part about this matchup right here is getting the. I mean, for a lot of X-Wing, it's getting the initial engagement right, but this one is purely dependent on it. If Joel somehow catches one of these ships and the other ships can't fire in support, he's just going to evaporate.
Yep.
If it happens the other way around, Daniel catches one Phantom and the other Phantom can't support, it's just going to evaporate.
Yep. I mean, this is going to come down to who can get a 4-on-1 engagement.
Yeah,
right?
or 2v4,
or 2v4.
Some kind of, yeah.
A disadvantage. You want to disadvantage your opponent. That's what it comes down to. You want to make sure you can delete something.
So here's the decloak going up
And I think
to the left.
the management of Wedge is really, I think, what's going to determine the game. If you can have that swarm tactics available and be able to really hurt a Phantom in that opening, that's gonna flip the game.
Yeah, Wedge is really important here. One, for his own ability, right? Taking away the die really hurts the Phantoms.
Oh yeah.
Swarm tactics is problematic. He also dies pretty quick. You know, two green dice, just five health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, six
health.
Six
health.
now.
I don't like X-wings. So every time that we have tested this matchup in our own play,
Yep.
Wedge has died, and Joel has steamrolled me.
Okay.
However, historically,
There's the stop and pivot.
Yep, stop and pivot. All right.
Was that a Leia pop?
Nope, stress. You're
Not
not
yet.
getting much out of Leia for the other ship, so I couldn't see a reason for it. So we do have the
there's
one
a hard
hard.
turn. That's a pretty aggressive move.
As aggressive as Phantoms get.
True. But I mean, if he would have won bank, that would have been more.
Yeah. You're not
less committal.
You're not defining where your arcs are as well. But yeah, in actual matches, not just kind of practice stuff, Joel's had a lot of trouble with Rebel Beef. It's his least favorite list. It doesn't matter what he's playing. It's his least favorite list to fight. Mainly just because there's so much HP to go through. There's some really good abilities in there, and sitting at I4 feels quite good.
Actually spent some time in Alabama.
One day.
Mobile. Come on. Mobile on the 30th.
Being bullied into going to cities.
I mean, he said Mobile on the 30th. I think it's actually the 22nd.
Okay, see, I would have missed it.
Yeah, I know, right? You know, now, I never saw a response to this. I'm going to call you out here.
Yeah, okay, hit me up.
You threw out a post about, hey, Gold Squadron's got these 2 open weekends, and it was like, hey,
Yeah.
Find me somewhere to go and stream a game. And I said, no, you just come down to Birmingham. We'll do a live stream, and we'll just go to restaurants and breweries, eat and drink. We'll do a Food Network show.
Okay. So you know what? Actually, Steven, this is a perfect opportunity to talk about a type of content that I'm in the middle of planning, how it works. But we talked about it on the last episode of the podcast. We're calling it Flight Club.
Okay, there we go. Kind of the similar to the Minoc Academy ideas, I assume.
No.
No. Oh.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is a special event.
Oh.
This is me going to a city
Okay.
and finding the best X-Wing players in that area
Okay,
and having
yeah.
them match up against each other.
Oh, okay.
Feature
so
matches.
You're looking for primo matches here.
Correct.
Gotcha,
Feature matches, setting that up, and having a day of streaming. Oh, the camera froze. Okay, let's go ahead and reset that. I just thought he was really. Honestly, it's probably things are overheating. We're like getting
all the sun
beamed
on
by
us,
the sun
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. I was like, man, they're really taking their time here. All right, so here we've got the swing in starting.
Yep.
And just looking at the voting.
All right, we're going to close it down. We're going to have engaged soon.
Well, no
Soon.
shots here.
I said soon.
TM. Caveats there. So Wedge is starting to fall behind the B-Wings. Obviously, the B-Wings can move plenty slow. Wedge can move a little fast. But you want Wedge to get a shot, right? You don't want to put Wedge out there into that 1v4 or 2v4 situation because Wedge will just get plucked right out.
Oh, yeah.
So for Daniel, he's got to find a way to manage that, to make a choice here with the B-Wings such that the X-Wing Wedge both doesn't get left behind but is still relevant.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, he does have one advantage here. I mentioned earlier, right? You want to get a debris or some kind of obstacle between you and the beef.
Yep.
Well, on a conservative move here out of him, like say some 1 straights, both B-Wings and Wedge, they all have barrel roll.
Right. They can just get out of the way.
They can adjust whichever way the Phantoms want to go. It's riskier with Wedge because you don't get any kind of mod when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Although you do have
Cassian available.
Cassian can help that one out. That is definitely true. So Cassian is an option. Where Cassian and Wedge are, it's quite possible after a move he might get too far for coordinate.
Mm-hmm. I do want to slightly argue with somebody in the chat here. Somebody saying that it's not good that Joel's the first player. Joel wants to be the first player.
Well, so he wants to be the first. I mean, he dropped Crackshot specifically to be able to choose first player versus the 200s and that kind
Right.
of thing. I'm not going to tell you that it's not good, and I'm not going to tell you that it's amazing. It's a very small shift in the percentages.
Right. It gives you when you can decloak in a certain area and move.
Right. Yeah, you do guarantee that there's nothing going to be there in the fours kind of lineup here. Once now, Cassian has kind of turned on that pivot. He's kind of committed to a different side of the rock. Which
Now I'm getting some information here about Daniel. Apparently, he's a 3-time world champion in Imperial Assault.
oh, very cool. So coming over
and
here,
recent to X. Well, welcome to X-Wing, Daniel.
yeah. And someone in the chat mentioned it. No actions equals no stress. Exactly. If you can meet Braylon head on, and he doesn't have the opportunity to focus and do the barrel roll,
Yep.
the other 3 Phantoms can just pick him right out. Now, I keep talking about the channel and how you want to pick one side or the other. I imagine we're going to see Joel decloaking toward his board edge, purely because when you look at where Cassian is, sitting up here, I'm going to draw on the thing because I can. Oh, no, I broke it.
We just lost.
Oh, no, I broke it. I should have drawn.
No, you're good. You're good.
Cassian sitting up here, he's almost committed. He has to come into this channel. And now all this can meet him in the channel. But if he chooses to put these here, it's going to be real hard for Cassian to support. Hit the trash can?
Yep.
There's a talk here that we have. Yep, here we go. He's going to come to his own board edge.
All right, going towards the bottom of the board.
Yep.
Decloaking right.
So this by doing this basically guarantees that he moves away from one gun in Cassian. So, we kept saying, you want to end up in the 4v1, the 4v2. 4v3 is still better than not.
Do you think Braylon left his stress on purpose? Cassian didn't remove it.
We're system phase yet. Now, Cassian's
this
start
is
of
system
activation.
phase. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
No,
you're
no.
right.
Believe me, I had a real hard time with it, too.
Yeah.
So he hasn't had the opportunity yet.
All right, there's the roll.
Now, of course, here's the real question for Joel. Does he look for a 1 bank, a 2 straight? The 1 hard is not an option because you just end up pointing at nothing.
Right.
The 1 bank straightens you out, but you move first, so you don't get the chance to fix it with barrel rolls. So we've got just the 1 straight out of Cassian coming forward. And then it's going to fit nicely in next to the rock.
In coordinate range.
Did not remove Braylon's stress.
Correct. Might be on purpose.
If
If he did a white maneuver.
if he's got a 2 bank, now the 2 bank's white, but it's still not the right call, right? Because you want to get somewhere, focus, and then fail the barrel roll
Right,
for the
exactly.
stress. Because then you get 2 types of mods. So I don't know if that's just maybe it's been a long 2 days.
Yep.
There's a lot of triggers going on, and it may just be a miss. Time will tell. Looks like we're maybe debating the action here for Cassian.
Our banners are doing some work right now.
They're trying.
They're trying real hard. Look, the top down view is wrecked.
You can see it, yeah.
If you look at our monitor over here.
Oh, wow, yeah, top down is in a struggle. Oh, no, we've frozen.
We froze again.
Yeah, we're overheating.
We're having heating issues. Man. Electronics and heat. Who knew?
Yep.
It's a bad story.
So it looks like what we're seeing here is a coordinate from Cassian to barrel roll
Come on.
Wedge.
I'm going to go mess with some stuff.
All right, good luck.
I'm going to try to separate some hot
Hold-
items.
You're wearing your headphones.
Oh, I am.
Don't walk away and snag something. That would be bad. So Joel is going for the 2 straight here. Just going to set up here and get some focuses. So we're going to see what happens here. If Daniel committed into the 2 small rock channel, going up to his kind of the ship's right. Oop, we just lost feed. You bumped something.
Lost everything?
Yeah, I mean, every single screen went black. And the overlay is still there, but there's no video feed coming in. left us. Oh, no, here we go. Sound is back. And video is back. All right. You rescued it. Wow, top down is getting murdered by Sun. Okay, so we're back. It looks like. Twitch chat, calm down now. But in the interim, it looks like Daniel has committed his viewings into that channel, trying to stick with Cassian. And that is a rough spot if his ships don't. So, are we still working?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Okay,
I'm just
you're pressing buttons.
I'm just double checking to see if we lost our table audio, so I'm gonna try to get that back.
Oh yeah, I got you. All right, looks like 10 Num here is looking for a target lock.
Yep.
So one advantage here in doing what looks like a one bank, maybe. You know, we didn't get to see it. It looks like it was a one bank, but one advantage in doing that bank into there is 2 of the front Phantoms aren't going to have a shot on 10 Num right now, right?
True.
Braylon does probably a 2 bank, I assume. Something similar, maybe a 1 bank. But he is hopefully. Yep, there's the white 2 bank. So that's where the stress comes from. I still don't see. I think it's just missed that you don't remove it there because you can always just focus and barrel roll bounce and get your. But he's got stress. Braylon's active. But by coming around on that 2 bank, 2 Phantoms don't have shots now. But it does leave Wedge a little behind.
Maybe the barrel roll might get him out of range.
He had already coordinated a barrel roll. He can't barrel roll again.
He can't do it again. Oh, yeah.
So he's committed here to a barrel roll coordinate the start of next turn, just to focus.
Oh, we're about to lose the dice cam visually.
Oh, no.
The magic is about to leave us.
Oh, no. The sun is defeating us.
Correct. All right, I'll be back. Hey,
all right.
Hey, Lauren, do you want to commentate while I mess with this stuff?
I don't know anything about what's going on, man.
Okay. I gave you an option. Never said I didn't say. I didn't ask you.
I just be saying, all right, so what does this mean?
What does this do? All right, so Joel's checking the furthest, most unlikely shot, and that is not going to happen. Moving forward to the next one. Looking at Wedge here, range 3. We're losing a lot of. Yeah, the dice cam is brutalizing us right now. So 2 hits on the spend here. Wedge with 3. That's gonna spend the focus, and Wedge is now exposed to at least 1 shot. He's checking the back Phantom, which is the right way to do it. Not gonna be able to reach Wedge. Can reach either of the B wings. Hey, the banner is saving us right now. There's no way you. Oh no, it helps a lot. There's no way you can stand there that long though. So this right here. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what you pay for. Dion is standing over by the table holding a banner to ensure that you have quality. Look at the quality of the dice cam now. So 1 hit, and Wedge should be taken. No, I'm sorry. That is going into 10 Num. Let me see if I can operate. So, oh no, he left me in charge of buttons. So 10 Num lost a shield on that one. Looks like Joel is looking for that range 3, contemplating the shot here from his last Phantom. Not sure who we're shooting into because we've lost our table mic. That's got to be Wedge. Oh, Wedge is going to take both shields. Shields are down on Wedge. That is a great start for Joel. Shield down on Wedge. 1 shield chipped off 10 Num. And no return fire coming in. Ooh, wow, you moved the banner and you can tell the difference in the quality. Hey, hold on, what's that? We're gonna do a check here. Hey, Nathan. That last what? I got the damage, but that last Phantom shot, that was range 3 obstructive, wasn't it? Shouldn't Wedge have rolled 4?
He did roll 4.
He did roll 4. We just couldn't see it in the dice.
Yeah, I saw 4.
Okay, you saw 4. The dice cam only saw 3, but that may just be a glare issue.
I'm pretty sure I saw it.
Turn off the dice cam.
All right, we're just gonna turn off the dice cam because it's destroying the world right now. I don't know how much influence we have here. Yeah, I mean, as far as the dice cam could tell, you can only see 3, but there's such a glare coming in onto that green screen that there's no way to say it's definite. Yeah, no, it's. I'm actually going to take a photo of this just for posterity because people need to see how incredible this is what they're doing right now. It's a little terrifying actually. If there's no, we're trying to not play Jenga because we don't want this all to fall down on the game. Turn the dice back on. I don't even see. There it is. All right, dice is live.
I think we got it.
All right.
We got it.
So there is going to be maybe a bit of a shadow on the board here. It's just an attempt to preserve the dice cam. But we're back into dials mode. Okay, well I guess it just didn't work. What they're trying to do just wasn't going to work.
It's like the angle.
Oh, it's the angle. Okay. Well, we really need the quad phantoms to spend a few more turns going back and forth here, and just to let the sun move on.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm back from holding up banners and adjusting cameras.
So, I believe I got all the damage in here correctly. We got 1 shield off of 10 Numb and 2 shields off of Wedge in that exchange.
That seems right.
For nothing, nothing even risked out of Joel here. He didn't even face any return fire.
Nope.
That feels about as good as it gets right there.
So next year is the street people down there.
Yeah.
Over there.
No, that's the worst. I think right here in this corner might be the best spot.
Or like up in that corner actually, because I don't think skylights can reach that corner. Yeah.
All right, next time. We got a better spot for next year, ladies and gents.
We're planning ahead of time. Yeah, so the atrium that we're playing in has some really lovely skylights. The only problem is when the sun gets to the right angle, it comes right down onto the tables. So after a really solid opening for Joel, which I am a fan of, I mean, I'm going to be as least biased as possible.
Well, of course,
but deep down inside, it felt good. So Daniel here, he's basically committed Cassian's action to a barrel roll, right?
Right.
Unless you just accept the risk of Wedge going over rock. Not positive. The assumption here is that Wedge is going to barrel roll down to be with his buddies. It's very possible right now that Leia, the trigger goes off for Leia. You go ahead and Cassian the stress off of Braylon. Swing the B-Wings around. Swing Wedge around after the barrel roll. And Daniel's not in a bad spot again, right?
No.
He's got the guns facing back to where
Absolutely.
he wants it to be. And I believe Joel, what we're going to see Joel do is continue to decloak towards his board edge.
Yep.
Just to maintain distance, and then probably a 1 hard, and just to set up to do the same thing. He's kind of square dancing, honestly, square dancing around this rock here in the bottom.
All right, guys, I'm in the background doing producer-esque stuff, so sorry I'm being so quiet.
Dion just brought me over here so that he could just leave me hanging. I see how it is.
I love listening to your sultry tones.
Make me do all the talking.
It's my job to make it look pretty.
Yeah, there you go. And of course, now 10 did pick up a lock on the lead Phantom, which is kind of storing some action efficiency. Braylon is more efficient than 10 Numb, just because his stress is just another focus.
Right.
If you have that lock in place, you go ahead and stress yourself with a focus. You feel real good on offense, and you feel pretty good on defense, and sitting on possibly 2 focus mods. Yep, and here is Joel going to go ahead and decloak to his board edge. Phantoms are such a strange list because they essentially joust by moving away from you.
Right. Because it gives them that room to hard turn, right? They have that ability to just really just
snap around on you, basically. Yeah,
exactly.
So for those of you at home who are wondering, how do you defeat this monster besides just FFG please?
Right.
When you look at the cardboard, right, so the Phantom's got the front arc, and then it's got the little hash marks that are the 180 of the front.
Yep.
If you can get behind that hash mark, if that is your positioning, they have a very hard time of getting back to you.
Right, unless they K-turn, which Phantoms don't want to.
They can't. In the quad Phantom setup, it's not the worst just because you have so many guns.
Right.
And you'll still have the evade up for juke, at least that turn.
Right.
But, right, yeah, the K-turn really takes away from the efficiency. And Dion has abandoned me again. Yes, Green Go Fett. I would agree with that one when you're saying it's easy button earlier. They're also easy to mess up. Very, very much so. It's a very patient game. And when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. You only have 5 health. You only have 2 green dice. The evade token can't spin to add to your dice pool anymore. It can only modify the pool.
Yep.
So anything that shoots a lot of dice at you, torpedoes, etc., just goes straight through you.
All right. We got 801 people watching from around the world. Let us know where you're watching from.
That's a pretty good. I don't know what kind of. I know I hear the 6 and the 700s. I don't know if I've heard 800 before.
We've gotten up to a K. We have gotten up to a K.
Oh, very, very important. And I just saw in the Twitch chat. I'm gonna get it right. The Twitch cat. In the Twitch chat that the Ewing is never gonna shoot. Not this turn.
Not this turn. I don't think that's the case though.
Well,
but he's definitely used it. So even in the last game, he used it mostly as a support piece. It was mostly out of the fight a majority of the time.
So I'm looking up here, and I believe it's hard to tell in the glare. Once Daniel leans back, I believe Leia's burned.
Let's look at that top right. Yes.
Yes.
Pop,
Leia's burned. Cassian in the activation picked up Braylon Stress. We got Talons and K-turns coming in here.
There you go. Talon rolls, barrel roll focuses.
Or K-turns. I mean,
yeah,
it's just a 2K on the B-Wings. You could probably not Talon roll Wedge here. You're probably going to see a 1-hard Talon roll on both of the B-Wings, and then maybe they barrel roll and adjust, and then Wedge 4Ks over them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd feel like the 3 Talon roll gave me anything here. We've lost the main camera. It's frozen again. The heat. So we do talk about how the glare is interfering with the visuals of it. But the other side product of this is the sun being on there is putting so much heat down.
Yeah,
that
heat on the cameras and the capture cards.
It's burning them up basically. So Joel dropping out the 3 hard here, kind of basically accepting the fact that we're gonna joust this turn. We're gonna both lists are kind of jousting by turning away from each other.
Yeah.
But it does put him in a great spot. He's got some rock for a little bit of cover maybe. And then the next turn, he gets to play the shell game again with Daniel, which way do they go on the decloak?
Yeah. That rock, that pivot point,
yeah.
50-50 opportunity.
I do like seeing a 3 hard out of Joel there. You talked about how they want the space for the 1 hard, and everybody defaults to the 1 hard on them, right?
Right, but that's a much more aggressive move. He's looking for shots this turn.
Yeah, the 3 hard and catches a lot of people by surprise, right? Because you cover a lot more distance than people think is going to happen. So we do see the 1 Talon here on 10 num. He's looking at his position, going to decide which way he wants to end up. Cassian might, if he stays back like that, Cassian might make the barrel roll awkward. I mean, it doesn't matter. It fails. You stay where you are, no big deal.
Right.
And I think Wedge still gets the K-turn off.
I think he might be going to the left.
I know he's going to the left. Okay.
All right. Our visual left, B-Wings right.
Towards Joel's board edge.
Right.
How about that?
If that's what he's planning on doing with both of the B-Wings, that's going to put him in a spot where one of them is going to have to eat that rock. One can be coordinated the turn before.
True. Well, if you pick up the stress off 1. Oh, no, we're going the other way.
Okay.
All right. Kind of splitting the difference here. This actually kind of feels bad.
I'm not. Yeah, because that one's going to be out of arc. I guess he'll be able to.
He'll barrel roll, but I don't know what he picks up here with the barrel roll. So we might be looking at the case here again where it's 4 jousting 1.
Right.
And that hurts because right now Braylon might have the furthest to the bottom Phantom in arc.
Okay.
All right, so we got the focus of the stress. The barrel roll's coming. And he is going to move it down. So he will get some pretty good shots, but it guarantees obstruction basically for Joel. Unless there's something funky going on here. I mean.
And that is Braylon.
That is Braylon, correct. So the focus stress. Tin Numb's got a focus a stress. And he's got a target lock set up on the down here. So I'm just going to
whichever color that is. Not sure which one
it's kind of lost to it, but this Phantom right now, we got the target lock here. That is from Tin Numb. Got a 4K coming out of Wedge. So this kind of feels bad, though, because Wedge right now, I don't think range 3 is going to reach that target.
No, he has a focus from a coordinate, right? Or he just slapped that down.
He coordinated the barrel roll, got the focus on the K-turn because Leia's up.
Sorry,
so
I was working on the logistics.
You've been here, there, a little bit everywhere. Yeah, it's understandable. It happens. Got to make something happen.
Huh?
If it's relevant, they don't have circles.
Red one? Okay. Got the judge letting me know it's red. Number red.
Number red. All right. And yes, I agree. I see some stuff in the Twitch chat. Missing the Ewing gun for this turn, yes. You know, I brought it up earlier, right? You try to find a way to put your 4 guns on 1, 2, or 3 just to get that extra advantage. And right now, Joel's finding it pretty well. Checking some ranges here. Boy, losing that over the top is
It hurts.
So Daniel's discussing
This
who
is
he's
Swarm
looking for.
Tactics, one of the B-Wings.
Yeah. Jumped it up to 6.
Probably 10.
That's 10 num, yeah. So 10 num wants to look at his target lock, but that's going to be an obstructed shot. Oh, there's you hear,
Yeah, he's asking.
You're
He's
asking,
wondering
is that
himself,
obstructed?
is it obstructed?
That looks like Ian leaning in. Yep, that is definitely Ian leaning in to take a look.
D Brody, it's literally the light is changing every second. There's no way I can.
Yeah, as
I can
as
adjust
the
these
sun
things.
moves, and the sun moves pretty quick. It's just not moving quickly enough.
Yeah.
3 hits. That's a blank focus.
Yep.
Not sure who we're shooting at though.
Going
there we
into
go.
red.
I guess the pink is the one up in the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go adjust a
Kind
little
of
bit.
kind of flip it back and forth maybe
Yeah.
while when the shots happen when they
Yeah,
don't
here.
happen.
So you work on that button. I'll try to adjust it.
All right. So Joel elects to. Oh no! We just dropped a mic. He's Dion's up and down a little too much. All right. So Joel elected to take both shields there to preserve Red's mods, keep up the focus and the evade. We're looking right now to see the range 3 from Wedge, and if getting all the way over gets it obstructed. Camera's moving a little bit. Dion is over there doing work. All right, so we're gonna mark Braylon out of the way just to get the wedge range and obstruction check. All right, so Ian has checked it, and the shot from Wedge to red is going to be obstructed. So we're getting ready for dice. We're going to pull up the dice cam. That's not the roll. They were just sitting there. So this will be 3v3 because of the range and the obstruction.
2 hits and an eyeball.
That's a good roll.
Thinking about spending.
Actually, no. It's a good roll, but it's painful because spending Wedge's focus makes him really risky here. All right, 3 hits, going for it.
All right, there you go. Joel make some decisions. Has to spend him to live. So he's taking 1 damage card on red, right?
Correct.
Let's go ahead and adjust that. So that's half points. 2 damage cards.
Yeah, he's only got 1 health. He had
One
to
health.
spend everything to live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit crit, range to be obstructed towards Wedge.
Got it.
That's all you need, too.
Natties.
And Wedge is going to face a lot more shots, though.
Yep. Just natty again.
Just got to keep that. Well, now the back, this green phantom in the back probably doesn't reach Wedge. Let's just be honest here. Yeah, it's a reach. All right, so we got green phantom here, range 2 into the 10 num for 1. And just roll
So they're
natties.
saying that he spent the tokens twice.
Spent the tokens
Who
twice.
spent the tokens twice?
I think what they're saying is Joel spent focus and the evade and only converted to 1 focus. I think is what happened. Oop. Hit crit on the focus spend. Oh, just roll natties.
Red.
All right, so we got another range 3 obstruction into Wedge. We're trying to get this off the board. 3 hits. 1. That's 2. Oh, yeah, 1 extra. Oh,
Juke takes 2.
so Wedge.
2 cards.
Wedge is down to 2 hole left. So they're looking at range and obstruction. It looks like range 2 obstructed
hold
from
on
Braylon.
1 second.
Okay.
I haven't.
What's up?
Just it's too late now.
I don't know. All right, Braylon reroll here. 2 hits.
Yep.
For make it 3. Woo! 2 evades. Yeah, I mean,
I gotta go adjust the dice cam again.
okay. I'm gonna pop this off. All right, so didn't get Wedge off the board. Did lose a Phantom. That was a really, really solid turn for Daniel. Wedge is kind of limping on 2 hole, but that's another turn where Swarm Tactics is in play and Wedge's gun is going to be in play, provided the shots happen. And that's a strong setup for Daniel here going forward. Just because you get 2 of the 2 I6 shots that are both dangerous in their own rights. Either Ten Num's got decent mods, Braylon's got great mods, or just the Wedge with the reduction. If you don't kill a Phantom, if nothing else, you have the opportunity to kill a Juke on the Phantom, which is kind of almost a defense through offensive play. So yeah, if for Joel to have felt good about that exchange, Wedge probably had to come off the board. Just
Agreed.
Just tapping into just barely. I mean, 2 damage into Wedge probably wasn't what he was hoping for there. You know, it happens. The worst feeling about Phantoms is rolling blanks on offense, just because you have no way to get a reroll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, until Juke goes up to like 7 points, and everybody starts running quad Phantoms with Predator or something. You know, the next horrifying iteration.
I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it.
What are we working on?
Just trying to make it look nicer.
Trying to preserve quality.
Mm-hmm.
But Dion, my production quality.
I'm trying so hard.
So Leia is picked up the first charge back, right? And it's hard to pivot Cassian this turn. Not necessarily because it's hard to fit him, but it just feels bad. 1 agility, you're going to be stressed, have no mod. All right, so they're set going into system phase. Here comes the decloak towards his board edge from Joel. Now, 10 Numb, I believe, can fit the 1 hard in and not clip the rock. I don't think you could say the same of Braylon, but depending on where Cassian ends up, coordinate's definitely an option. Start of activation, which we haven't hit yet, we're system phase.
Right, we're still in the system phase.
We could pick up that stress, and it's possible that Cassian gets the coordinate into Braylon to give him a little more breathing room around that rock. And maybe a 2 hard out of Wedge. If you get Braylon in the right place, a Wedge 2 hard probably fits, and we may just find that we're still jousting here.
Yep.
Yep.
There it is. There's the removing of the stress. As our picture continues to change, guys, I'm here adjusting. I got you guys. All right,
so we're going to have to mark Wedge out of the way. It looks like Cassian's coming out here with a 3 bank. So for all of you at home, frustrated that the Ewing hasn't been involved, it is involved now. I say that, and the 1 banks may actually prevent the arc from firing.
We're going to watch this in black and white,
We're
guys.
going to watch this in black and white.
X-Wing Noir.
We're desperate to preserve quality here. And that actually helps a lot, too, is what's that?
Yeah, you can actually see everything and just suck out all the color.
Yeah. Yeah, your color coding for the Phantoms works great when we do the black and white.
Oh my God. Bring it back. Oh, that green is like screaming.
Yeah. Neon nuclear green over here. So just a focus for Cassian, no coordinate.
I'm going to regret changing all these settings.
Yeah,
so
you're
much
never going to be able to fix it later. All All right, so here's the one bank out here. And now if Daniel was looking for those one hearts for the B-Wings,
Right.
This is where the Joel taking the initiative is really going to pay off for him. Because it's possible in the one heart you get the black. I don't think you're going to get 10 num onto the rock just because the way the one heart, how sharp the one heart is.
Yeah.
But if nothing else, you remove the opportunity to stress yourself. So you kill all mods, and that's 2 range one shots into a 1 agility ship. That's going to hurt quite a bit.
There's going to be 8 dice. Has the possibility to kill him.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, with 1 agility, you got a pretty low chance of actually rolling an evade.
All right,
So Braylon is sitting right in front of this whole formation.
Ooh, Daniel looks like he was maybe uncertain what he could do with Braylon here, right? The one straight's pretty conservative maneuver.
There's the barrel roll.
Yeah, and you gotta even if it fails, you have to do it just to get the rerolls.
Yeah.
But no fail, you gotta maintain obstruction. Probably from everybody. I'm not sure about pink up there at the front. Oh, there's the block. All right, so this is going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, it's barely going to turn. All right, the judge should take care of this, and there he is.
Yeah, we can hear.
You know, this is a perfect moment to mention that the judge staff here has done a wonderful job. Thank you to Ian Hamp, one of the premier marshals that we see at these events.
Yeah, if you go to these premier events, the system opens and the like, you're going to see him.
Yep.
Does a good job of keeping the ship running even through trying times.
Oh yeah.
But he is in here getting ready to set up some train tracks here. We're going to see how 10 num ends up.
Hard one is the hardest maneuver of all to resolve on bumps. There's so many different variations.
Yeah, it's such a sharp turn. So my thinking here, the barrel roll on Braylon probably, the 1 straight plus the barrel roll probably means we're going to see Wedge either 1 bank or 2 hard.
Just kind of open up the space for him.
Just trying to clear space here because Wedge is the bigger gun. Let's just be honest. Wedge is the bigger gun.
Oh yeah. He's the hammer in this list.
Yeah, and you don't want another situation where Wedge can't shoot and he has to take return fire and dies. You need swarm tactics, but you need 2 I-6 shots here to feel good about it.
District Foundry asking me for a twerk.
A twerk.
A twerk. That's a bedroom activity only, sir.
Yeah.
Not for your eyes.
This is a family-friendly
It's a family
cast.
show. That's right.
I say that as I think. I'm like, have I been cursing? I don't remember. I hope I went into podcast mode and we just dialed it down a little.
That's right. You've been good. I haven't heard anything.
I mean, you know,
mind you, I did have to step away.
You've been away from here for quite a bit too. Not much change bringing the dice. The viewers probably can't tell, but yeah, the dice can't. Ooh, now this could be an issue with the block.
All right.
It looks like
that's a lot more angle than I thought he was going to get.
It's a decent bit of angle, but 10 num's only got 1 shot. It's got to be green.
Yep.
Green's healthy. Got both mods.
Well, I mean, pink, yellow, and green are all fine too. So
yeah.
You're just hoping that Wedge can somehow get a shot on the same one. Just kind of you want to focus one of these guys down. You don't want to be splitting fire.
No. And right now it looks like Cassian is just going to maybe be able to nick the back corner of yellow. I mean, we'll see when the rulers go down. Get a better angle here. Okay, so we got a 1 straight out of Wedge. This hurts to watch.
I'm curious to know what Daniel thought was going to happen this turn that he went 1 straight. So
it's important to remember the Phantoms were here prior to the decloak, right? So
right.
They decloaked this way and then 1 banked. If you're coming 1 straight, here, you're banking, you're looking at a decloak this way.
Right.
And a turn.
So this is that 50-50 situation, and Daniel chose wrong.
Right.
He kind of split the difference here a little bit.
Yeah, with the 10, which feels not great. I brought this up in Joel's match against Sam Talley earlier.
Right.
He forced the same situation where it was a 50-50, and Sam chose to split the formation.
Mm-hmm.
So this is range 1.
2 hits and a crit. Spends the stress from 10 nub.
Right. Got the stress out of the 1 hard, being red.
Onto green. Takes only a shield.
1 shield. That's a really good exchange for Joel.
Daniel hoping to minimize the amount of damage that happens here.
Yeah,
Looking for some good dice.
All right, so Wedge is looking at Joel was looking at the range 2 shot into Wedge. So a bit of strategy here, right? When you look at pink or number 1 or whatever, oh gosh, hit 2 crits. Let's hold off on this one.
And
that'll do
those
it for
all
Wedge.
get sunk in, gone.
So a bit of strategy here. Pink's only got 2 shots, Wedge and Braylon, right? And right now Wedge was the high priority target. He's already taken damage. You can clear him. So instead of shooting the back ones first, that Mike could shoot 10, you want to see what results you get against Wedge before you shoot the back ones.
Right. All right, here's Green going into 10.
Range 1.
Spends the focus for 2 hits and a crit.
Nothing to juke.
Takes it all.
That's all shields off of 10 because 10 did lose a shield early on. This is a possible kill here at a range 1 shot with no mods for 10 numb.
4 hole left. 4 dice.
That's not going
Spends
to
the
do it,
focus for 2.
2.
Going to be getting at least 1.
No, it's going to go through no matter what. He's got juke up.
Right.
And 10 numb has no mods, so. All right.
All the 4s have shot. You remove the destroyed ships after that. Now it's Cassian's turn. He's going to be clipping.
Check an arc. I think he's going to catch yellow here in the back corner. Yeah, so for all you who wanted to see the Ewing gun involved, here it is. And 1 hit. That doesn't feel good. That feels worse. That feels worse.
Now, I want to remind you guys that after this game, at 8:30 tonight, 8:30 Central Time, so we're about 6 hours from now, we're going to have a new show on Gold Squadron Podcast. Yeah, we're teaming up with Echo Base, and they're going to be streaming on our channel. It'll be on YouTube and on Twitch. And what they're going to be doing is reviewing recorded games, talking about strategy and tactics. We're not going to be watching the planning phase or anything like that. It's simply it's the game. At its core, and just breaking it down step by step and trying to learn from other people flying. So thank you to the pilots who've offered their recordings and stuff like that, and thank you to Echo Base for joining the team.
Heck yeah,
and
sounds good.
They'll be streaming every Sunday, 8:30 Central. Make sure you guys tune in. Want to see lots of support for them this week.
So where are the Echo Base guys out of?
They're out of Minnesota.
Go figure. Cold, Hoth, makes sense.
Yeah.
I assumed you're going to give me some kind of you're like they're in Miami. Like, I'm sorry. That just means they're dreaming it, wishing it was cold.
That's right.
So Daniel's got 1 more charge back on Leia. So he's got 1 more turn before Leia comes back into play. Cassian should be able to scoop the stress off Braylon, so that's not too big of an issue. And the real problem here might be which way is Joel going to decloak, right? Because he's got Cassian up there. That kind of makes the decloak up feel kind of bad.
Yep. Because
Cassian's going to move ahead of the 4s, get some blocks in there. But 10 numb on 2 hull, Joel wants to stick to that target. Oh yeah, has a little issue. So what I feel we're going to see, we're probably going to see some decloaks coming this way. And then there's your 1 hard.
Yep.
Just to try to keep on to 10 numb, right?
Yeah, you eliminate that threat. You got Braylon coming through the side, but as long as you don't lose a Phantom, which is unlikely, you're going to be fine. You focus down Braylon. Or 10, you hit Braylon the next turn.
Right. Well, now, if I'm just supposing here, and it's hard to tell, but I think the decloak here clears this rock.
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of 1 harden, because that's a rock, this is Joel, not Andrew. He doesn't do 1 hards under rocks. He's going to do it now that I say that.
That's a meme.
But if
if
you bring this Phantom in like that and barrel roll maybe, you block Braylon out of having shots there. And I think that's the call, the protective call. Cassian gets a 2 hard in here because you clear space by decloaking. So you're going to face a shot from something. You can't avoid it. It's just a question of getting the high priority targets off the board as quickly as possible right now.
Do you think maybe Daniel might consider turning Cassian now? I know that Leia's not up, and it's going to cost you a stress.
Oh, just pivoting in place?
Yeah.
I think if you want to get his gun involved, you need to keep it modded.
All right.
And the 2 hard, so supposing
that
you have
Joel
some decloaks up towards the top.
True.
The 2 hard may or may not clear those, but even if you bump it, you probably prevent the actual maneuver of the Phantoms after the decloak.
True.
Yeah, I I think Daniel's got to be looking at scooping the stress off Braylon, and maybe a too hard just to leave the barrel roll open to kind of reposition, since, again, you're moving last.
All right, Joel.
So with Wedge dead, the threat of swarm tactics of being initiative killed at 6 is
He's
gone.
gone, yep.
But no matter what, even when Tendum dies, he's got the opportunity to put fire back in there. So Joel could very well be looking at multiple shots. I don't totally know where Tendum goes. Maybe you look to get a coordinate with Cassian, try to move him a little. But I don't know if that I don't even know if a barrel roll helps you. But maybe
if you go to wood out as far back as possible, clear the hard one.
I don't think so. However, you could out as far back as possible, and kind of depending on your angle, either do a 1 straight or maybe kind of a 1 bankish. And if the Phantoms turn back towards it, you at least probably avoid shot from yellow in the process, and you probably get a shot.
Yeah.
But here comes the decloak, so here's the moment of truth, and they're going towards Cassian after all that talk.
Of going towards the bottom of the
going
board.
towards the bottom of the board and what it could mean. I mean, this move makes sense too. If you pick up a bump on Cassian, that you're removing a gun in a sense by not getting shot, and it probably makes Braylon's gun irrelevant this turn.
Yep.
Just because he's so far off to the side.
Hard turns here. The larger turn, the 3.
Oh yeah, I
Swooping.
like the way you're thinking on that. I think that is the answer. You want to try to get around Cassian. And, again, bonus, you block Cassian this turn, we assume. Especially with the green coming in there in the 3rd, that really blocks out the too hard.
Maybe green won't want to do the 3 turn. Actually, might put him on that rock.
He might want to do a bank.
Yeah,
but he's got to move first now, and Tendum is not in a good spot.
We also got K turns. I don't know if Phantom's K turning.
Maybe.
Oh,
I mean, you never know. So there's the too hard out of Cassian, and that is not much going to go on there.
That's too hard is not going to clear.
See, this is my favorite right here. You create this problem, and then the judge has to fix it for you.
All right, there goes.
Yep.
Basically just shimmies up.
There's the K-turn. Hey, dealing with the... I'm going to sit here and talk for 10 minutes, but all the possibilities. Dion's going to think, hey, he could do a 4K, and boom, there it is.
Happens. It happens. Clock's right. What is it? Broken clock is right twice a day.
So we are hitting the 1 hour mark. And, for most of almost the first hour, Daniel was actually winning on points. He gave up half a wedge kind of early, but then took the Phantom off and got back ahead. Obviously, losing wedge swings that the other way. I thought wedge was 52 points. Oh, never mind. I'm looking on the wrong side. Ignore me.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm looking at Daniel's score. That is 51 points is the value of a juke. All right, so Joel accepted the fact that Tendum is just in the way.
Yep.
And here are all the K-turns. So with the decloak like he did, you wonder what Daniel's got dialed in for Tendum.
Right.
If he was relying on the coordinate to fix his problem here, right?
I want to see what that maneuver is.
All right, Braylon on the too hard. So sadly, Braylon's gun is still irrelevant here.
There's nowhere he can go. Barrel roll maybe towards the bottom of the board to set up for next turn.
Just to get a little more space to get another turn in. Yeah, I think that's
here to
because
some space.
But you still have the same problem, right? And here's the barrel roll coming in. So he's got the right idea. But you saw it with us two talking, right? We're talking.
Right.
And in the end, it's such a 50-50 with which way the Phantoms go with that obstacle in there.
Yep.
It's so hard to pin them down once they can get that little bit of cover. Something
else that Joel has done a great job with. Looks like we're going to 3-bank through the rock here. Something that Joel has done really well is the fact that he has taken advantage of the decloak by not only obviously choosing good spots, but always having multiple avenues. He's never cut himself off. He's always had 2 to a lot of times all 3 options open to him, making it hard for Daniel to figure out where he's going to be going.
You want to make it difficult. I don't know, Dion, if you play any chess.
I am familiar with chess. I've never played competitively, but it's a cool game.
You know how the knight moves, right?
Right.
So the saying is knight on the rim is dim. Because
I've never heard this
once
saying.
you get it to the edge, you can't turn off the board with the knight.
Right.
Same idea with the phantoms here. Oh, just the one crit. And the evade.
Got it.
And here we see the weakness.
Yeah.
You roll blanks, you just have to accept it.
Green tries.
Ooh, 3 hits.
3 hits.
One evade, juke.
Takes 2, juke,
That's
makes
gonna be
3.
Shields down on Cassian.
Yellow coming in.
Nothing.
Whiffs.
And there's the other problem with the K-turn. You lose that focus. But, I mean, let's just be honest here. That's a pretty good turn for Joel.
Mm-hmm.
You get 3 shots unopposed, get some damage in. Now, the other problem, right, with the K-turn on the Phantoms, their blues aren't that great.
Oh, yeah. He's kind of in a weird spot now. You sacrifice 1 turn for the next.
Right, yes.
And the Phantoms will not have evades next turn. They're going to get to cloak, or they can choose not to as well.
Right.
So
but he is
Joel
cloaking.
is choosing to cloak.
So when the decloak happens, that evade is an action, so the stress just completely shuts it down.
Exactly.
Which in turn shuts down juke. So basically, we saw a turn, like you said, where Joel kind of mortgaged the future for the now.
Yep. He honestly has to be careful. If both of these B-Wings can get good shots and he does something, maybe he decides to cloak for his actions, 4 dice can blink
He's already
out.
cloaked. He's already cloaked.
Oh, excuse me. But if he decides to decloak,
Right.
not have a stress, and then cloak as an action.
Right. Well, and the next problem there is the blues for the Phantom, the 2 bank, 2 straight, and 3 straight. The 2 bank doesn't do you a whole lot of favors with where Joel is. I get you could try and decloak up towards the top of the board and 2 bank that way, and that gives you the protection of distance from the B-Wings. But you're getting up into a crowded space. You're just talking about Joel doing a really good job of leaving the cloak options open.
Right.
But he won't even have that option anymore because the evades won't be there.
Exactly. If you can figure out how to clear the stress, if he's confident where Cassian's going to go, he can clear the stress. He can, of course, take the evade action. And if he gets to keep the evade, he can cloak after that.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like taking the evade feels super bad. You get juke out of it. You have a defensive mod if you need it. You got the cloak. You kind of fall through the category of priorities of where you want to use that evade for.
Leia is up.
Leia's back up now. She just came live at the end of that turn.
Important to note there. So that'll be important for 10, who's currently stressed.
Right, doing the 3 bank is red on the B-Wing.
And I think it is range 3 from Cassian to 10, so he could get that stress off.
Top down froze.
Is our regular one frozen too?
Possibly. Nope.
No.
Regular one's good.
Okay.
Just top down is frozen.
All right. Let's see if I can fix that without breaking anything.
It's honestly probably been frozen for a while, but nobody sees it, so we just didn't notice.
Right. And the video quality on it, it's bad right now because of the light being so weird.
So you pick up the stress off 10, and you probably look at the 1 talent here. Like we said, or like has been said and pointed out, Leia is up here for an option. People put such moral weight on a game.
We're having fun, guys. It's fine. Remember, part of your agreement with when you choose to chat in Gold Squadron Podcast Twitch chat is to keep things civil, focus on the game, and let's have a good time. If you're being unruly, we're going to have to ask you to... You can watch the game, but we'll kindly ask you to not chat. So let's just keep it civil. Let's have a good time.
Here's the decloak out of Joel, and we are moving towards the top of the board, so he's looking to gain some space here.
Yeah.
Because, like we kept saying, he's going to need 2 turns to really, or at least hopefully, to reset the efficiency that he's been carrying for most of the game.
Yep.
And I mean,
there's it. Continues towards the top of the board.
Yep. I mean, in that field, last turn probably felt pretty bad for Joel. I mean, he didn't even get 0.5 points out of Cassian on the shot. You threw a whole bunch of basically amount of dice, but out of what 12 dice there for I think they were all range 1. Even if it wasn't, it was like 11 dice.
Yeah.
You hope for maybe a little more, but sometimes it just happens. And that's just the risk you have to accept.
Yep. Let's go ahead and we'll take a second and look at the Phantom Blues because I see a couple people asking that. Well, I like to look at it just to make sure I don't misspeak. So the Phantoms have the 2 and 3 forward and the 2 banks.
Yep.
That's it.
It's very, very limited. And I think something that a lot of maybe I shouldn't be super blank here, but many players underrate is how valuable slow moves are, especially when they're blue.
Oh yeah, the 1 forward and 1 banks.
Those are some of the best moves in the game.
Yep, they're amazing.
Yep. Oh, we're looking at a pivot. Leia is popped.
Popped.
So we're looking to turn around here, and that could be a problem for Joel because the Phantoms are all going to hit Cassian.
Yeah, Cassian's right there. If he stops.
Well, if you're pivoting, you got to assume he stopped you.
Right.
Yeah, you can see the stop in there. All right. Yeah, I think if you rotate Cassian towards the top of the board, and Joel comes in on 2 bank or even a 2 straight, you're going to get a good shot here.
So he's debating on which way to go.
I think we're going to see it right here. Yup, there it is. All right, so I think that's a really good call out of Daniel.
All right, let's see how it pays off.
And yeah, Joel's having the debate on who to activate first. There's
Trying
blocks
to
are
do
coming
some
in.
blocks,
Yeah,
self-blocking here.
Blocks are coming in for sure.
Gonna move pink first.
Okay. This is. Yep. Here's the 2 bank. So that one may very well fit. It's gonna be close.
It's gonna go ahead and mark it all. See where things land.
Well, you want to try to be exact. Oh, it's gonna be really close. The corner Cassian might get it here.
We'll go top down here for a second so you guys can see. Did it fit?
I believe Joel said bump. I'm pretty sure that's got to be a bump.
Yeah, it looks to be in contact.
Yeah, so that's a bump.
Greeny.
Right, so he's looking to
2
bump
bank.
green into his pink here,
And hope for a shot. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, hope for a shot, and it may very well be, depending on where he lands, he may be out of arc. So, playing a little operation here, trying to get their fingers in there and move things away.
Now, I feel like Daniel has really locked in this turn. Like, he's making some really solid decisions this turn. Is it too late, though?
No, I do not think it is at all too late for him. You get 10 num turned around here on Leia. He may be able to reach out there and touch a Phantom. Braylon also on maybe a 2 hard here. And they don't have any mods. There's no mods out there. They die pretty easily. Just need a little bit of roll juice there, a little bit of dice juju.
Yep. Ian Ham gonna go ahead and take care of this maneuver for the players, determine where that lands exactly.
And it's important to remember too. This is a pretty healthy Cassian. He's only given up shields. 5 hull feels pretty good. You're only rocking the 1 green die, but whoever ends up in front of him, he's gonna put 4 dice into it with a focus. And green, depending on how green ends up here, green can die to 4 dice.
Yeah.
I mean, technically they all can if you get a good crit in there. But I don't think green's going to move far enough to get into Cassian's arc, though. I think with the block here and with pink's corner pointing back so far, I think that's going to protect him from a shot. Oh, yeah. I'm 95% on that one. You misspelled Phantom.
I was going to fix it.
What I love is the fact that I say that out of habit, and it's just like, oh, yeah, that's live, Mike.
Yep.
Whoops. Ooh, yellow is not going to touch pink. Doesn't look like. He may just hit Cassian's nose here. It looks... Yes, oh, wow. Joel recovered from this turn really well. It looks like he's going to have yellow and pink both
Gonna have shots, huh?
No, I think yellow and pink are both hood ornaments on Cassian here, and I'm pretty
And
sure
green is out of
green
arc.
doesn't have an arc. Green isn't going to get shot here.
Ooh.
That is a recovery. Oh, okay, we're marking. I was like, surely not a one straight on a Leia turn. So we just got the 2 hard here for 10 numb. That feels not super great. Was really hoping 10 numb was going to come around there, because I think he could maybe reach out and touch green on that 1 Talon. Are you putting a vote here?
Yeah.
Is it the Sigmas? Oh, Sigmas are too cheap, or the Jukes is the problem? All right, so Daniel considering his options.
All right, barrel rolling to the top there. Just trying to get in position for next turn. Probably gonna get a hard turn, most likely. Braylon, too hard.
All right, and that is the right call here. Go ahead and get a barrel rolling. Go ahead and get set up for next turn. Don't know if you want to barrel that way, but either way.
Oh, Daniel throws the ship. I'm disgusted with you, Braylon.
The models look great, but man, sometimes they're just in the way.
Yeah. We came here to play Star Wars, though, not
Yeah.
square wing.
Box battles.
There you go. That's much better.
All right, so we got a range 1 shot here into Cassian from green. 2 hits, can't. Oh, there's the other hit, and 1 evade. And I mean, you know, Daniel had a really good effort on that turn, and he's going to take 1 damage. That for the recovery that he basically was subjected to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that doesn't feel terrible, actually.
No.
I mean, it could have gone a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're looking for Braylon. Oh, he can reach green easy. All right, now green is the one that's hurt. Braylon is full mods here. 3 dice into 3 dice. I mean, a little bit of dice juju, he's right back in this game.
Mm-hmm. He wants 3. Oh,
2 crits.
There we go.
No, this could do it. Rerolled Braylon.
Hey!
3 crits. Okay,
He's going to be taking 1 no matter what.
Dice juju feels good on this no matter what. Oh,
Shield, crit.
2 crits.
They're going to be on 1. Damage
All
sensor
right.
rate for the first one. Disabled power regulator.
Woo.
So disabled power regulator. What was the first one?
A damage sensor array.
Okay.
So Joel kind of gets bailed out on that one, not going to lie.
So when he engages next turn,
Right.
he'll get an ion token and damage sensor. He can only perform focus actions. Am I correct?
Correct.
So that means no evade actions, right?
Yeah, no. If you decloak, you don't get the evade because
No
again,
evade.
it's an action. Yep. You can't even cloak right now. Like you can't get to that point.
Right.
So while not killing a phantom
Mm-hmm.
feels kind of bad, and disable power regulator is irrelevant for that turn because the phantom's already engaged.
Right.
It won't be a factor until next turn. It is something that Joel has to take into account for where he ends up next turn.
Oh yeah.
But that was a great turn for Daniel. I had concerns when Joel started picking stuff up, and Cassian didn't really take much. He got pretty good results on that because that got him half points, right?
Yep.
So it's closing
104.77, closing the gap.
the gap here.
If Braylon can get a couple more shots like that, you make 10 relevant.
Yeah.
That could really swing some things.
And I mean, right now, 10's got a 2 hard, and there's no decloak. There's no 50-50 having to guess which way they go before the maneuver even begins this turn. Braylon just kind of cruises on in there. You got some good shots coming.
All right, looking at our Phantom issue poll, we look pretty split. I'm gonna actually add some more options here. Let's.
You're gonna change the vote after people have already voted. How rude.
Well, no. So it's 50-50. Let's try to get more information by trying to parse some more issues
A
here.
little more granularity. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah, that's the word.
So Cassian is remaining with the wings closed, and we're going to go ahead and turn it
again.
Yeah, so Leia obviously last turn means he wasn't stressed, so he can stop and get the gun turned around again. And this game, you know, Joel, it felt like Joel had it pretty well under control. And, you know, Daniel had to sacrifice quite a bit of damage here to get him out from behind that rock.
Yep.
But he's got him flushed out. He had, you know, we call it Rebel Beef, right? He had the HP.
Yeah, to weather the storm.
To weather it long enough to flush him out of the ideal positioning. All right, so Yellow's going to go ahead and pick up the evade. All right, so we've got 2 3-hards coming here out of Yellow and Pink. Get Cassian out of the way.
They want to come chew on some B-wings. Does it fit?
Oh, I think he's got that. Should be okay
The
here.
nubs should slide in. Barely, though.
I mean, it's
That is tight.
real tight. Oh. Yeah, here comes the Marshal getting his finger in there.
Yep. Ian says it's good and that it's flush. We're going to go ahead and remove that template
That
and
is-
move on.
That is about as close as you can fit.
Yep.
Whew.
Like, those ships might be touching.
No, I think the word was, is it flush?
Correct.
Oh, 4K for green. So we've accepted the fact that the ionization hits. We're not going off the board.
Right.
But it is going to mean that you're going to exchange fire because it's a stretch to say that an unmodified range 1 shot kills Cassian here. Now, Cassian's still on the 1 agility. I mean, it's definitely possible, but you got to get 4 results or some really
Something
favorable
really
crits.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Something unlikely.
Yeah, yeah, improbable. How about that? Yeah.
2 turn.
2 turns. So this gets the big guns back in play here. He's going to have options.
A couple options there.
Bit of a problem for him, though. He can't
Get
fail
the double
barrel.
mods.
Yeah.
He has only 2 hull. I mean, I think you might have to resign yourself to the fact that you're going to lose 10. You just focus and use it for offense.
No, you definitely. Even if you had double mods, you're staring at 2 Phantoms. I think you just go ahead and accept the fact that you're dead here, and you punch out as much damage as you can while you can.
Right, because you don't want to get in Braylon's way. Is the other issue.
Right. Yeah. So this is actually kind of weird because it's like you're playing X-Wing upside down, right?
Yeah.
Because oh no, we're gonna have
He's doing
barrel
it.
roll. I wonder what Braylon's doing then. Is he gonna try to back up and fit Braylon over him, maybe? Or is the 1 straight short enough to fit in there? I don't think it is. It's gonna be real close. Okay, so we're just bumping Braylon.
Okay.
So what we see there is
Do you
kind
think
of
he's offering? Be like, hey, shoot Braylon instead. Look at me, I'm not modded.
no, and there's no reason to decline 10 gnome shot.
I mean, sure, but temptation
Oh,
is.
no, this is a 3 straight.
Oh, does it hop over?
I think it does. That's actually not good. That's
a ghost Joel. Ghost Joel.
yeah. Okay, all right. So that he wouldn't clear the Phantom would be the problem, which just means he's going to back up and bump. Yeah, if he had cleared all the way over, he would not have a shot. That would feel really bad. But yeah, so this situation is kind of like playing. You're with the B-wings. You're trying to play X-wing in reverse. The default feeling is I need space for barrel rolls, but you don't care that the barrel roll fails. So you really need to get the ship up there in front. Unless he just decided the 3 straight was too fast. That's a good call. I saw that in the chat that he put him there to bump because the 3 straight was just too fast. I think that's. I hope I think that's a much better explanation than what I was giving. Oh my
4
goodness!
hits.
I mean, it's only 2 health. This is the definition of overkill.
10 is gone. Off the table.
He's not off the table yet. Now.
That's true.
He's got
That's
a
true.
shot.
Off the table after the initiative force.
And Daniel correctly did not spend any mods on that. He just go through the damage deck. And now this is a range 1 unmodded into Braylon. This is gonna hurt. Maybe. Oh wow.
All right, there you go.
Juke.
That was
3
going into
shields.
Braylon.
3 shields off Braylon. Not quite to half yet.
These B-wings got to pop hard after green
well,
goes.
you need 10 num. You need to know how to show blanks here, right? You need
Yeah.
him. You need him to go down hard, not easy. 3. Ooh. Nothing, but Cassian lives. He's going to do what he needs to do, which is get the shot off.
That's right. Down to 1.
Right. Did they ionize the Phantom? Disable power regulator.
Yeah, we'll call it after they finish rolling these dice.
Yeah, if they miss it. There it is.
There you go. Joel
saw it.
Yeah.
He saw his crit token. You put your crit token down for a reason.
And that'll remove the crit token as well. I guess it's technically it's after you've moved on the ion maneuver.
Yep.
But currently, we don't have anything to remove ion.
Yeah. Well, also, if you're like a large base, the three ions isn't, or one ion's not enough to do it. You need 3.
True.
So you got to carry it for a while.
10 going into pink.
Yep. I mean, they're both equally healthy.
All right, there you go.
That's how you go down hard right here. Hit, crit.
And takes 2.
Shield on pink. Braylon's got a chance to bang here.
Braylon, no mots.
Range 1, 4 dice, though. Ooh.
Missing a dice? They won 4
No, it's hard to see.
In the corner.
1 crit, and he evades. Oh, that hurts. Ooh.
No bullseye, so no crack shot, no damage.
Oof, that hurts.
10 Joel head 151.77.
Oof. You know, that's one of those where 10 looks back at Braylon and goes, I did my part.
And Cassian only 1 hit.
No, hit crit.
Oh, there's a crit, sorry, but missed that. Ooh.
Dope. Green is dead.
Green poop.
So missing the ion token, irrelevant. Go figure.
Pop.
All right, so
Cassian at 1 hull and Braylon versus 3.
How does Braylon have 3 hull and 1 shield?
I must have clicked that accidentally.
Getting over eager. Yeah, he took 3 damage there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got excited.
Yeah, you were ready for like a proton bomb or something there.
Or the buttons are right next to each other and accidentally got clicked.
Yeah,
One of the
close.
two.
I mean, you know, the world may never know. So Joel's got 1 Phantom back on the decloak train.
Mm-hmm.
And the question here is, can he even do anything with it? I mean, you can
go down towards the bottom of the board,
but I don't know that you accomplish. I mean, I guess you could fit the 1 hard in and be safe from the rock.
Now, I want to remind you guys that this round is brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives. Use coupon code Atlanta2019 for 20% off, guys. This is our final. We got 882 people watching. Show them some love. Get your tokens that you need. And there's no minimum. It's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If you just needed, like, I just need a couple more shield tokens, this is your opportunity to get them at a discount, 20% off.
20% off is big, especially with the no minimum. You know, $10 order, it gets a lot cheaper. Shipping doesn't feel so bad.
Yep.
When you realize you need just a few more.
Chewbacca, you have summoned me, my friend.
You can tell that the decloak, he's questioning it because he's got 1 dial just down, and the other one we're just not so sure about. Daniel is dialed in here. He's got a good idea what he wants to achieve. Leia is 1 turn from being back live.
Oh, pink was shot, not yellow. Got that flipped.
Yes,
Got it.
pink
Okay.
was shot.
Easy. Boop, boop.
I catch some things. I just don't catch them all, that's for sure.
Pokemon.
Got to catch them all. Yeah, see, Joel puts the dial down, picks the dial back up. This is a tough decision because, I mean, if you do go down towards his board edge and you do the turn wrong and you clip a rock, you don't get the shot, maybe take a damage, maybe Braylon just kills you.
Yeah.
But we're going for it. We're doing the decloak down.
Probably as far back as possible. I'm guessing give himself as much room as he needs.
You want as much space as you can find here. Oh, no. Unless you're trying to, like, bank around this rock, like a 3 bank or something.
True.
No, Braylon would be there, though. K-turn, maybe? Surely not, Joel. Okay, Cassian is
1 bank towards the top of the board.
breaking out here. He's got the wings back open, so he's got 2 agility back.
Live
Clear
to fight another
stress,
day. Maybe
yeah.
he's trying to reset and come in for a joust or something like that.
But now, you're 1 turn away from Leia working. If you die, Leia never happens.
Very true. Pulling him out.
Yep. So we got a 1 hard here out of pink. Probably just looking to prevent the shot from Braylon.
Or block him. See if he can somehow get yellow with an arc. It's unlikely, but
sometimes, you know, if you get in there and you get really close up against it, you know, you kind of get in their blind spot, right? Where bumping is the best answer to a turn. Joel's weighing his action options. He's probably thinking about the barrel because it just depends on what Braylon wants to do here. That will open up whether or not there is a shot. Takes the evade. All right, here's the 4K. I mean, so this isn't terrible. The assumption here is Braylon probably doesn't have a shot.
Right. Even if Braylon just goes straight, he should be just out of arc.
But now the one Talon roll is an option. That will give him an arc.
He's going straight. That's going to be a block.
That is going to bump.
Now you got to be careful how he slides this because you could slide yourself in or out of this arc here. Seriously.
No, he is. He's right along the edge.
Let's see right there. That little
tweak that might have done it.
Might have put him in arc.
I think Cassian is safe from after the 4K.
We'll get the arc check here in a minute.
Yep. I don't think there's a shot. Nah, there's no shots there.
Out. All right.
So this is just a reset round.
So Leia regens this turn up to 3.
Leia's live.
Yellow is going to decide to cloak.
Yes.
Pink is not going to cloak.
So Pink is probably looking for another one hard here, just trying to, again, just
stay in the way,
glue
right?
yourself up onto Braylon.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, people, when they're trying to avoid damage, they, the tendency, like the natural tendency is try to be as far away as possible. But a lot of times, being in somebody's face is a better solution to avoid taking damage.
Unless their name is Arvel.
Truth. Unless their name is Arvel. Then you run away.
Yeah. Now, Joel does have a pretty good spot here for the bottom Phantom. I believe is yellow. There's a die just sitting on top of it. But because you come forward on the decloak, and you can probably just 2-bank around the rock, or you can decloak up and 2-bank. I think you got some good choices here despite the limited blues available. Oh yeah, Zeb Crew. Zeb Crew is another option. Yeah, don't hug the front of Zeb Crew ships.
Give me a hug. Carabas. Okay. You ever watch Star Wars Rebels?
I've watched a little bit of it, but I never
probably
really.
Why you didn't understand the reference.
No, I let it slide.
You're just like Dion just being weird.
He just went off down a road I cannot follow.
All right, guys, we got 33 minutes left. Remember, after this match, we're going to be doing our giveaways, including, most excitingly, our patron exclusive giveaways.
Oh, yeah.
We got new patron giveaways. We got legacy patron giveaways. We got Twitch giveaways. We got all the giveaways.
All the giveaways.
Also, if you hadn't heard, tonight at 8:30 Central, the Echo Base show on Gold Squadron is going to be debuting for the first time. Super excited for those gentlemen to come on our network, show, cast, whatever we want to call it, and do some great work. Analyze games. They're going to be every Sunday at around 8:30 p.m.
It's nice to have just a regular show like that, right?
And that's the plan. I'm shooting for 7 days.
Yep.
I got plans.
I've heard a rumor to that extent.
Yeah. Oh, I got plans.
Oh, you got plans. All right, decloak. Let's see which way Joel is. Oh, we're getting some space here. Okay. Now, there's only 30 minutes left, 32 minutes left in the round.
As far back as possible there.
Right, yet. Joel does know that he's ahead. There's no reason to rush in here, right? So this gives you the chance to recover the round from the K-turn.
Yep.
Cassian pulls the stress.
Spiesel55 asks, how come you don't save your videos? We do on YouTube.
Ooh.
That's just all the videos get saved on YouTube. We don't keep them on Twitch because we delete the chat, essentially. There's no way to save the videos without the chat.
Right.
And that's one of the things where players don't need to hear all the people complaining. I just don't like it.
I can see that. You know, there's a lot that goes on in a match, and people. It's really easy to sit back and say, "Oh, why did he do that? Oh, he should have done this." But nobody's making that call while feeling kind of the pressure of maybe how important them. And if you're on stream, right, the assumption is you've been doing well and you want to keep doing well. The pressure in the match. Yep, there's the one hard for Pink. Just once again, still trying to stay as tight up against Braylon as possible. Now, this basically prevents any way for Braylon shooting him because the 2K won't fit. The bank doesn't do you any good. And you can one talent, I guess.
Yep.
All right, here's the 2 bank. I imagine we'll just see the evade here. Yep. All right, so just a 1 hard out of Braylon. Oh, no, 1 Talon. Never mind. I thought I heard 1 turn there. So Braylon's got a shot. Oh, Leia. Oh, I missed it. Leia was active that turn. He turned it on.
Pop, pop.
Yep. So I got the 1 turn going. And got the focus barrel roll here. Braylon's got a pretty good shot going into yellow.
There you go. He's got a reroll and a focus.
And now half points is the difference here.
Cassian did not get out of range.
Oh, no. The range 3's coming in.
He's got 3 dice in the focus, though. Basically immune to juke.
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
That's the best way to be immune. Don't have to roll them.
Range 2 here going on yellow.
Now this is into Braylon.
Excuse me,
1
from
hit.
yellow.
Yep.
And Braylon Stress
Just
is going to go ahead and re-roll.
Nothing. Oh, that hurts.
Takes 1. That's half points.
That's half points. That really hurts.
I understand the desire to try to hold on to that focus.
I think if the result is there and you know you can just straight up avoid it, I think you have to take
Braylon.
it. 3 hits, though. This feels
Yep.
good. Ooh, 3 hits is half.
He's going to spend it to avoid the half points. Just the 2 shields.
Oh, and there's the crack shot. That's where, no, that's.
Oh, he had crack shot?
Braylon
Used
got
it.
crack shot.
There it is. Half points. All right, Daniel pulling himself up, scraping for every little thing he's got. I got 1 last camera adjustment I think I need to do.
All right.
So the dice aren't so see-through. I'll be right back.
I'm with you. Well, not with you. I'm going to stay here. That was a pretty good turn for Daniel, honestly. It hurts. Giving up, I would have spent the focus. Giving up half.
No, I was right there. I didn't know if it was something that I could walk over there and change.
He's adjusting the camera. He's just something off the camera.
Gotcha.
28. I keep thinking about it, and you just said you ditched the chat so you don't have people second guessing, but then you bring us here to second guess, right?
I mean but see, there's consequences for for being rude to players when you're sitting next to me.
Well, I think the half points was too valuable for Braylon.
Yeah, I think he should have spent the focus there.
Because I think if you preserve the half points, right, that goes Daniel goes 128 to 127.
Yep.
Goes up by the points. And I mean, you can't know, right?
Right. And of course, he had the focus in the end, right? The focus just sitting there
went away.
unused.
Well, I mean, you have no way of knowing that one. But I generally lean into the idea
bad.
if you can avoid the damage, you do it when you can.
Yeah.
And especially right there, it being the half point tipping point.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man, you needed to keep those shields. Or well, the shield.
So Braylon is within range 3 of Cassian, so he'll be able to lose that stress.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a 2K here from Braylon? Does Joel see that coming and try to be in that space where the 2K sits?
Yeah, I think this turn, obviously, there's no cloak on yellow because he had to spend the evade just to stay alive. Not stay alive, but to preserve as much health as possible.
Oh, preserve the half points.
No, he didn't preserve half points. He's at 2.
Oh, excuse me.
Crack shots.
Crack shot, yeah.
Yeah. So we're decloaking forward here.
To try to preserve it.
Yeah, an attempt. But I think if you come up on a pretty slow move here with with the yellow Phantom, you can block the 2K and you can also block a lot of the 1 bank stuff.
Yep.
And you're pretty safe. Again, it's the closer is better feeling.
Cassian 3 banking there at the top of the board.
And it'd be interesting.
Trying to just avoid being shot.
Got to stay alive. Got to preserve the points, right? Braylon can't do it on his own.
Let's go ahead and take a look above so you can see the lanes that are available there.
Yep.
There's 2 straight, taking up that space.
Yep. And now a maneuver like the 2 straight, right? If Crackshot is live, or if Crackshot was live, you had the bullseye there. You should block a 2K easy.
Yes.
And I don't think Braylon has a move available to him that gets a shot on yellow. Joel in pursuit here. Pink chasing down Cassian.
It's going to be a range 2 exchange this turn.
Right. I mean, honestly, right here. Oh, one straight bump. Oh, it's really hard if you taloned. Did the one talon
To the outside.
towards Daniel's edge. You might have gotten out of arc of yellow and you get a shot on pink. But that's real hard to just say
risky,
that it happened.
yeah.
I mean, you can back up on the talon, right? You know, it works like a barrel roll. But all right, this is probably Cassian's demise. Got to focus. Dice do what dice want to do, though.
Here we go.
Oh wow!
Hit, crit.
Can't avoid it.
And the dice speaketh. Cassian taken off the board.
Yeah, with just the 1 health there, getting 3 results for Joel just assures it can't do anything about it. So that I mean, Joel's got a pretty strong lead now. You don't force, even if Cassian wasn't necessarily putting out damage, right? It still forced Joel to pursue and commit to it because he needs to get the points.
Absolutely.
Braylon's not in a bad spot.
He's got 4 hull left. If he can take out yellow, and pink only has 3 hull left, this is still the game.
It's
still
very,
a game.
And the thing is, on basically any turnaround that Braylon's got available to him right now, I don't think yellow can produce a shot short of K-turning.
Correct.
And you could decloak towards Joel's edge and do a K-turn, but then you're still just doing the hammer-on-hammer action here.
Right.
It's interesting to look over. You've had this vote running for a while now, and we got 2 main camps here of too cheap and the talent slot are the issue, both of which are imminently solvable courtesy of the digital method FFG
Correct.
went to.
That is my favorite thing about 2nd edition.
I was really pleased with that change.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, this is a problem. They have a chance to adjust it. Yes, they weren't aggressive enough the first time.
They tried.
They tried, though. It was literally the first ever point change. They were like, let's try this. Now, they destroyed Boba Fett and all his shenanigans that he was doing.
Scum just in general. Scum just in general.
Just got wrecked, right? So they have the power. They have the hammer. They will swing it as they need.
They definitely will. Joel and I have we've had discussions about this both, I believe, on the cast, but also off the cast, of the idea that we wouldn't mind if they went from 6 months to 3 months.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind either.
But at the same time, it does kind of feel like, because we're getting wave releases roughly every 3 months, about once a quarter, it feels kind of like they're kind of injecting that in as a attempt to stabilize.
Yeah,
very and then
true.
Work from there. You get a lot of variables. It gets hard, but they definitely have the mechanisms, and they're making the attempts, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Braylon just won Talons here. Maybe the 2K just get a little distance because you're only rolling 1 die.
Yeah.
Yeah, action bar going digital probably would have been a little much.
No, yeah, too much.
But
without digital cards, that doesn't work.
But if you need to fix the action dial, you have the option to create cards.
True.
I mean, I don't want to push the limit up, but push the limit basically fix the action bar of a lot of ships, right?
Right.
And you have the option to even create a new slot, a slot we've never heard of before that's specific to a couple of ships or whatever. So even though it's hard printed on the card, and I actually really hated seeing it because you just can't do anything about it.
Right.
Pink is not decloaking, just doing a 1 hard, staying cloaked, setting up for a better turn. Trying not to get too far away from Braylon, I assume.
Yep.
Probably just pick up a focus.
Sun's coming back, guys.
And we've had some cloud cover.
Yeah.
It's been nice. It's quite hot in this place. It's been nice to have a little shade. All right, there we go. So Joel's just going to barrel roll, get the extra distance that he can make back up on the decloak.
I want to see whether or not Daniel did a talon roll or the 2K.
I think you talon roll here.
I mean, you want it. That gets you range 1, but the
here's the 4K.
Okay.
So if there's a shot, it's almost definitely range 3 here. Yep, there's the 1 talon.
Keeping it tight, has a stress. We'll have the re-rolls.
I mean, you make the turn, you got mods. You're just doing 1 versus 1 here, range 3.
Trading with yellow. Yellow has 2 hull left. You have 4.
Yeah. One disadvantage here, Joel has no problem spending that evade, I believe. Unless
No,
he really wants
he does not.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to live, you got to live, right?
Yeah.
That is definitely range 3. Oh, that's 2 crits.
Juke is live. Juke. He's going to re-roll both with Braylon.
Yep, Juke hits and the double reroll.
Yes.
Yep, that's Ian stepping in there for a second.
Just double checking.
Yeah, they're getting it right. He's able to reroll both.
Yeah, they're just double checking. Right. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh,
double blanks. That's 2 crits in the Braylon. Let's take a listen, see what it is. Fuel leak.
And then the
direct hit. Fuel. He's dead.
Oh, that's Braylon
That's
dead.
the game.
Oh man.
Well, congratulations, Joel Killingsworth wins a second system open. Congratulations to Joel Killingsworth.
I love to see it. You know, I hate getting eliminated earlier today.
Right.
But I love to see it for Joel. It was a pretty good match.
Oh, yeah.
I think they both found ways to get some advantages in there and to fight back both ways.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, what we just saw on display there, one of my least favorite things, the immediacy of the damage deck.
Yes.
Because that fuel leak, back in first edition, it was always the round after receiving, right? But the fuel leak hits there, triggers the extra damage, and boom, 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 you're gone. Yeah.
Dead.
And we've seen some insane crit strings with things like the fuel leak, the hull breach, those kinds of things landing where it just card after card after card after card.
One thing I found interesting is, so Barons now take 2 system opens in a row, right?
Right, yeah.
One with quad phantoms and one with a quad phantom counter.
So what we're showing off a little bit with here, I'll use that as the statement.
Okay.
We're showing off a little here. So the Hatchet Man was built and put into operation as a phantom killer, right? Released.
Deploy the Hatchet.
Deploy the Hatchet. And it wasn't even like necessarily purposeful. It was just almost accidental. Oh, cool! I4, perfect.
Right.
Just get the bid. So the Hatchet Man existed as that, but the truth is, while some of you have just been introduced to that back in April, right, Denver?
Right.
The list was built right after the point change in January.
Okay.
We've been finding ways both to improve it and deal with it for months.
Okay.
And so there was a setup with vendor versus like what you saw Joel do with the classic Phantom opening, the one bank cloak. There was a setup that we had created with Hatchet Man where you get a round 1 torp and a round one shot out of Vader.
Right.
With no return fire. So what it basically amounted to was us sitting back down and breaking out the geometry again and finding a way to counter that. And once we had that counter in place, we said, hey, Phantoms are still a reasonable take. I know the last cast we were really joking about, they're unplayable, mainly because Joel and I were playing them.
Right, yeah,
and
he's talking them down.
It was very tongue-in-cheek, and we came here, we went to Denver with 6 versions of Hatchet Man to test the product. The product worked, right?
Yeah.
We took 3 Quad Phantoms here. It's a known product. It was almost a question of, well, now that other people are seeing ways to deal with the Phantoms,
right,
can it still work? The answer is yes. They've won the system open, and we are hopefully contributing to the nerfing of Quad Phantoms going forward.
We did it for you.
We did it for
you. We did it for you.
I promise it wasn't for gain.
All right, guys. Well, you know what time it is. It's giveaway time.
Oh, yeah. We did see one question there. Who won? Joel Killingsworth with the win. Or in true FFG fat, Joel Killingsworth.
Yeah.
With the win, Quad Phantoms defeating Rebel Beef. And now that Joel has struggled and struggled and struggled with Rebel Beef. He absolutely hates it. And that feels pretty good for him. He probably just got over the hurdle at the right time.
All right.
I tell you what. I'm going to step away. I'll be right back
go
with
congratulate
you.
your boy.
I got to go have a chat here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get into our giveaways. I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us. And it's super easy to participate in our giveaways, guys. Literally, just be in the chat. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up. I want to remind you, before we go, let me open up this without spilling anything, that we'll be live next weekend from the Seattle System Open, both Saturday and Sunday, so make sure you tune in for that. Much more exciting System Open action. Make sure to tune in tonight, 8:30 Central, for the Echo Bay show on the Gold Squadron Network. Make sure you guys tune in right here, this channel. If you're not following, go ahead and do that. Let's do our giveaways. We have one more of these awesome Range 1 rulers that were given to me. May the 4th be with you is this one. It's out of Mexico. Thank you so much to the Kybercast for hooking me up with these. Super awesome. Let's go ahead to the giveaway machine. Oh, not that window. That window. Okay, let's do it. First winner on Twitch. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Norvan555. Remember, if you win, exclamation point win in the chat, a link will come up and you fill out that information. Make sure it's complete so that I can get you your information. Also, we're going to be doing our patron giveaways at the end. Give you guys time if you want to become a patron. One of the prizes we're going to be giving away is plastic pose for new patrons. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Let's do some of these cards. Here, let's do that. We haven't done that one. Let's do that. Save a couple of those for next time. We got that. Got that. We got that. Swagalicious. We got that. We got that. That's pretty good. All right. We got all those. All right, cool. First one. Plethora of items right now. First one we're going to do. We have Lieutenant Sai. Lieutenant Sai, this comes from Onyx Squadron. The Onyx Squadron, Lieutenant Sai. Who's going to get it? 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Dacris 986, congratulations. Next one, we're going to go ahead and do, this is out of the Bluegrass Squadron in Kentucky. This is the Han Solo, the Scum Han Solo crew card in Carbonite. Who's going to get the Scum Han Solo? Scum Han Solo, 3, 2, 1. T2000 Terminator, congratulations. All right, next one. Another one out of the Bluegrass Squadron, we have the Count Dooku crew right there. Separatist only crew card. Who's going to win that one? 3, 2, 1. Boom. General Mullet, congratulations. Now I want to remind you guys that our giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry. So make sure you guys check them out if you haven't. They're going on a slight vacation, I believe, for taking orders, but they'll be up and running here pretty soon. Alrighty. Next one is from the X-Wing programmers. #tech. All right, this is the Moralo Evolve programmer card. Absolutely hilarious. I love these cards. They're amazing. All right, so Moralo Evolve. It says actually Star Evolve Moralo. Apparently there's like programmer jokes in here, but I know nothing about computer programming, so let's see who gets that one. 3, 2, 1, roll it. MG Rockwell, congratulations. Next, we got a couple cards. We got a card from the Southside Sarlacc. This is a Mace Windu Jedi card. He's a Jedi Bamf. All right, Jedi Bamf. 3, 2, 1. Ta Taurus, congratulations. Congratulations. Next one, out of Bearded Squadron in Orlando. This is an Obi-Wan Kenobi card. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi from Bearded Squadron. 3, 2, 1, go. Congratulations to Kyle Karan 6. Whoop, whoop. All right. Next one, we have a Finch Dallow. Finch Dallow in the Star Fortress. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Lion Crazy Guy, congratulations. And the last of our regular cards here, we had the Ink Series Darth Maul.
Ooh.
Absolutely beautiful.
That is a good looking Darth
Thank you,
Maul.
Ryan A. Lunacy, for re-upping your Twitch Prime. He's right there.
He's standing right.
You want to get in the frame? Get in the frame. No, that's his hand.
Come on, lean in. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And who's getting this card? 3, 2, 1. Say it, Steven.
Jan Albee.
There
That's
you.
Jan with an underscore. Albee getting that gorgeous looking Darth Maul card.
All right. So we have one of these for Twitch, and we have 2 more of these for our new patrons. All right.
Ooh.
So
These are so nice.
for Twitch, who gonna get this? Let me know. Do you want it?
You gotta hold that a little higher. There it is. And Dion, how are they putting their name in for it? What are they doing?
All they gotta do is type in the chat.
All they gotta do is say something. Emojis count.
Correct. Emojis count.
I hope so, because the Twitch chat is just pure emoji.
Emoji mode only.
Emoji mode only. There we go.
Alrighty. Make it happen.
Roll it. Here we go. Pro Tech Models, congratulations.
Pro Tech Models, you lasted through that round of top 4 that you were like, I'm dying. And you won something for it, you see?
Hey, perseverance pays off, right?
There it is. There it is. Alrighty. We have, let's do Patreon stuff. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with those.
All right.
That's later. Okay, cool.
Later. There's more. But wait, there's more.
There's more. All right. Let me go ahead and I'm going to tease the before my phone dies.
That's a good call. It's always dying, Dion. Come on.
Always.
You have like 6 different sources of power up
I
here.
forgot the iPhone cord. Why would they make it a proprietary cord? Because it's Apple.
They need money.
All right. So this is a K-Wing painted by Luke Carrington. That's going to be given away to a patron.
And now that sucker is gorgeous.
It's purdy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to do that one last, though. Okay. First, we're going to do a couple of the new patrons.
You're going to teaser this a little bit.
Yeah.
You're going to draw them along. Yeah. See how this works.
All right. So open up Patreon. Make sure nothing's broken. Refresh.
Dear Lord, my phone is blowing up.
Oh my God, Joe won. Is that what it is?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, all the emojis. Hopefully Apple gets USB-C here pretty soon, because then I could actually borrow a cord from people rather than be like, do you have an iPhone cord? Do you have an iPhone cord? I feel like an idiot all the time.
I'd say that you could just carry a converter, but if you forget the cable, there's no guarantee you remember
then
the
you're
converter.
wrecked. You can get wrecked so hard. All right, loading. Give us a second here. New patrons, we got to count.
And this is since Friday, so the full. Oh no, it
Crash
crashes.
number 1.
It's so finicky.
You can't scroll too fast. Nice, gentle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, 13. Random number generator.
So now that is, you have doubled since earlier today. Earlier today, we were doing this on 6.
Whoop, whoop.
Feels pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah. San Antonio. System movement.
I was going to try to whisper that, and I was like, that's a live mic.
No, we totally got it.
Yeah, I know. It is a question. I do wonder. We're going to have to take a look before the next cast and just see if there's been a 2-time System Open winner yet.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so what was out of 13, right?
Yes,
Counting from the top or the bottom? What are we doing?
I think we counted from the top last time.
Did we from the top? All right, from the top again. 3, 2, 1.
5. Number
Ooh,
5.
that's somebody new.
You crashed it. You got too eager. Too eager.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead, read that name.
Myron Rumsey. Congratulations.
You win. You won.
You won.
Just in case they're not watching, right? You won a plastic Poe.
And that is one of the great things here about the Patreon giveaways. You don't even have to be watching. You just send Dion some money for the weekend, and maybe it's your Sunday. You need to be lazy to do some yard work or something. You still got a chance.
Stream prize. What emoji should I send them? Exploding mine.
There we go.
Oh, my God. All right.
If only you could load the gunboat in there.
Oh, my God.
It would be incredible.
Patreon, let me. All right, we got to do one more. We got one more plastic Poe.
All right.
Go ahead, hit the button. Crashed again.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and hit it while we're waiting. Did it just give us a 5 again?
I can't do 5 again.
No, come on. 6.
6. Oh, all right.
We're moving real far.
All right.
So from the top.
Right here.
Yes. All right. So congratulations to Travis Green, racking up another a plastic Poe there.
That's right. All right. Travis Green. Boom. Send a message. Again, I forgot to copy and paste.
You know, you could be so efficient, and yet here we are.
Plastic Poe. Patreon. Giveaway.
And looks like some people are posting a fill this form out if you win a giveaway. Dion, you want to tell them just straight from the source here how it works?
Yeah, so if you want to give away via Patreon, you actually don't have to fill out the form.
You just get a message.
You just get a message, and we'll correspondence. Now, the rookie tier, I don't get your address on that one, so I'll communicate. Hey, what's your address? You send it to me. We'll figure it out there. Patrons, top priority. Got to take care of them right away. And any other patron, if you're on a higher level than that, I have your address. I'll have it. I type it out.
Because you've been mailing them swag already,
exactly.
right?
Or I will be mailing.
Or it will
swag.
be happening. Yeah.
All right, it's time.
What we got?
It's time. So we're gonna refresh this page because just in case.
Just in case. Wait, we had somebody jump in here. They
Yeah.
want to get in the pool.
Get in the pool. We're giving away the K-Wing.
Oh, here it comes. This is the big one.
Oh yeah, baby. All right. So so we need to random number generate. there's 23 pages. So we got to go 1 to 23 first.
All right. So first we random the page.
All right. I'm gonna click the button like a bunch of times.
Go
Ready?
for it.
Click, 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 click,
And
click.
stop. Page 13.
Page 13.
Getting a little deep here.
All right. And it's in alphabetical order, by the way.
Okay.
It's not
All
by
right.
like date or anything.
Not by
It's-
sign up time or anything
Yeah.
like that. All right.
That's page 11. Oops.
Just standing in the camera. You're just standing in the camera. Just
Oh, I don't know.
she didn't.
I mean, it's fine. It's
No,
okay.
I mean, just so you're aware, really.
Ah! The cat ran away. She had ears and everything.
She had ears and everything.
All right, cool. And now we got to do 1 through 50 because there's 50 on a page.
50 per page. Okay.
All
You
right.
got this down to a science.
Click, 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 click,
All right.
click.
3, 2, 1, stop. 47.
All right, easy. Go to the bottom.
Count 3 up. Ooh. Okay, there we go.
So wait, is this person the bottom? Wait, what
What is it doing?
hold on. I got to make the page big because Patreon does weird things. Okay.
You said it was easy and then they tried hard.
So 50, 49. Oh, wait a second. We done screwed up because we didn't have active patrons on.
Oh, no.
We got to do that again. Sorry.
Well,
It's fine. Nobody knows.
nobody knows what was going to happen there. It was unknowable.
All right, active patrons. Okay. 15 pages.
All right.
So try that again.
It's a little shorter.
See-
Shorter list. Stop.
Page 6.
All right. Robbed.
All right. You'd be pretty salty if somebody won it who wasn't a patron anymore.
Yeah,
right?
no, that would be if they weren't paying anymore. Yeah. Okay. And stop. Number 4 on the page. That's really easy.
All right, 4. Oh,
You're
sorry.
on the page. You're already there.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a squadron leader. His name is Ian Pelcher. He's been a patron for 20 days. Congratulations. You got yourself a K-Wing. He's in Atlanta. He might be here.
Oh, he might be here for all we know. Yeah.
Ian, are you here? He's from Georgia.
You know, if this was yesterday, you probably had a really good chance.
You're right.
Yeah.
All
the
right.
room is thinned out quite a bit.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna shoot him a message. Ian, you won the K-Wing or a K-Wing. Painted
There we go.
K-Wing
I'm also here and try to correct
for
your
the
typing.
Patreon
Backseat driver.
giveaway. Oh, we're not done. We still have one more Patreon giveaway. We have the templates.
Oh, what kind of temples we got?
So they are these canary yellow exclusive templates. I've only made 12 sets, and I will never make 12. I will never make that set again.
These are as limited as they get. 1 of 12, right?
1 of 12. That's it. All right. So we got to go 1 to 15 again. Was that the number, or what was it? 13.
15.
15. Yes. 15.
All right. Here
Boom,
we go.
boom, 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 boom.
And stop. Page 4.
Page 4. All right. 1 to 50. Row, row, row. Tell me when. Tell me when.
Not yet. Not yet. Now. Number 20.
20.
Oh, that was a bad one. That's right in the middle.
Right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That person's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So congratulations to Daniel Rowe. He's in the veteran tier, and he's been a patron for 7 months. Thank you so much for your support, and I'm going to shoot you a message.
Oh, that is a Great Britain supporter over in Watford.
That's right. We're sending it overseas.
International.
You won exclusive. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
You're killing me right now. You're killing me right now.
Bad at spelling, okay? Bad at spelling and talking. I specialize in hard work, Steven. That's all, okay? That's what I'm good at.
Still haven't got the word one in there yet.
Nope. You won. You won exclusive GSP 7 on stream. Congrats. He was just judging me over
you
here.
have no idea.
Congrats.
Oh, someone made a good point. Watford FC's colors are yellow and black.
Oh.
I mean, you might have found a real fan here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that soccer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that soccer?
Congrats. Boom. Sent. Great. All right, we got that done. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching this weekend. You guys are awesome.
Sticking with us.
We're gonna be live.
Fan?
We're gonna be live next weekend.
Where are you gonna be next weekend?
Seattle System Open.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Seattle System Open tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central. Echo Base on Gold Squadron Network.
Watch it
right here. Okay, make sure you watch it. 3, Team USA. Okay. USA. We're sending a team to Europe to try to capture that team championship and the European championship. Let's see if you want to help us out. We're offering I'm saying we. You know what? It is all of us, right?
It's a lot. There's a lot of people involved.
The people running it, they're offering like T-shirts and signed posters and all this stuff. So just some swag to kind of help us out and get the team over there. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link in the chat if I can find
it. Yeah.
Find it. Ooh. All right, there.
Cheating there.
There it is. That is a beautiful shirt. It's just a concept. Like the eagle art is definitely happening. The X-wing part is not.
Yeah.
But you can go ahead, check that out. Team USA. I'll see you guys. Who's going to be in Seattle? Anybody?
There's one. I saw one.
Anybody? See you in Seattle from Tycho. Who else? Anybody else?
And hey, even if you're not in Seattle and able to see him, you can tune in and watch.
And you can see me here.
And see him right there. More giveaways that weekend.
Oh, I got.
Ooh, got some good stuff coming?
I can't.
Oh, you can't say something special. Oh.
Yeah, we always got cool stuff. And
that's a given.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bad at keeping secrets. When it comes to, like, things I'm giving people.
Right, yeah.
Like, I've always been bad at, like, oh, I got you a present. Oh,
but I can't tell you what it is, yeah.
Right.
Well, the real challenge here, right, because there's so much stuff, you're handing out so much stuff, so much cool stuff, is finding new ways to one-up yourself, right?
That's right.
And what that means, that's a good thing for the viewers because it means it's just going to keep getting better and better.
That's the plan. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for helping us out. Steven, thanks for commentating.
Always, my man.
For everybody here in Atlanta, Gold Squadron out.